Good morning, everyone, and let's begin with our song. Good morning, I hope you're well today. The sun is shining, the sky is blue, the flowers are sparkling just like you. Good morning, I hope you're well today. Well, we had such a lot of rain yesterday, but now the sun is coming out and we've only got a few grey clouds, so we're very pleased about that. Okay, this morning's story is called Jack and the Beanstalk, and I know a lot of you know this, but everybody has a different version, so that's what we're going to do today. This is a fun-to-read fairy tale, and thanks to Paula Finglin. Jack and the Beanstalk. Ooh, look at this great big foot of the giant. Wait till we see the giant. Jack and his mother were poor farmers who lived by selling their crops, until one day when there were no crops left to sell. All they had left of value was their cow, Buttercup. "Take Buttercup to market today and sell her," Jack's mother said. "But be sure to get a good price. It's all the money we'll have in the world." And there's the mother and Buttercup and Jack, and they have no money at all, so they've got to sell Buttercup the cow. Jack roped Buttercup and took her to town. On the way, he met a man sitting by the side of the road. The man offered to trade a magic bean for Buttercup. Jack took the magic bean quickly before the man could change his mind. Later that afternoon, Jack returned home. He was skipping merrily. "Look what I got for Buttercup," he told his mother proudly. "It's a magic bean." "How could you be so foolish, child?" his mother scolded, and she threw the bean out of the window. And you see, Jack thought he was doing really well by taking the bean from this funny old man, look, but his mother is very cross with Jack. Jack awoke at dawn the next day, and when he looked out of the window, he saw that a tree had sprouted from the bean. The stalk grew way up into the sky, beyond the clouds, and past the birds flying. And in fact, Jack couldn't see the top of the beanstalk, so he decided to climb it. Whoa, look at that giant beanstalk. I think my tomatoes are growing like that, tall and strong with all this rain. Holding on tightly, Jack climbed higher and higher until he could see his whole village below him. And above, he saw a castle floating in the clouds. Ooh, there he is, look, right at the top of the beanstalk. "Hello," Jack shouted as he reached the castle door. And when it was open, he was amazed. A washerwoman stood before him, but she was a giant. "Oh, good, a boy to do my housework for me," she said. "Mind my master doesn't find you, or he'll eat you for dinner." Curiously, Jack followed her inside. Wow, she's warned him, hasn't she? Moments later, the castle shook under Jack's feet. "Oh no, here comes the master," said the fearful washerwoman. "You better hide." And Jack ran behind the bricks in the fireplace. "Fee, fi, fo, fum, I smell the blood of a runty one. Be he live or be he dead, his bones I'll grind to make my bread." A monster giant entered the room, and Jack trembled. "I smell a boy," he yelled at the washerwoman. "Oh, there's no boy here," she said timidly. "Better not be, or else. Bring me my gold, now." Ooh, there he is. Look at this big ugly giant. Look at little Jack, he's really quite small. Look. After counting his gold, the mean giant fell asleep. Jack crept up onto the table and ran off with a sack of gold. See the sack he's got, look, see? Look, Mother, we're rich, Jack said happily. And then he told her all about the beanstalk and the enchanted castle and the ferocious giant. But the gold was soon spent, so Jack climbed the beanstalk again, hoping to find more of the ogre's treasure. Well, they spent the money very quickly, so now he's going to look for something else. No sooner was Jack in the castle than he heard, "Fee, fi, fo, fum, I smell the blood of a runty one. Be he alive or be he dead, his bones I'll grind to make my bread." Jack hid while the brute searched nearby. "Bring me my hen now," demanded the giant tyrant of the washerwoman. Once again, the giant sat at his table, this time with a squawking hen upon it. And to Jack's surprise, he saw the hen lay an egg of solid gold. Wow, a hen of solid gold. I wonder what Jack's going to do. When the wretched giant fell asleep, Jack took the hen and hurried back down the beanstalk. But when the hen died, Jack climbed way up the beanstalk to the castle yet again. "Bring me my harp now," he heard the miserable giant order, and the meek washerwoman brought the golden harp and told the giant secrets of the universe. Ooh, there he is with his golden harp, look. So now he's had the treasure, and he's had the hen with the golden, and now he's got a golden harp. When the beastly giant fell asleep, Jack crawled onto the table and grabbed the harp from within an inch of the monster's hand. "Master, master," called the harp as Jack ran away with it. The giant woke up and saw Jack. Enraged, the giant chased Jack to the beanstalk, waving his spike back furiously and narrowly missing Jack with every crash. Woo, look, he's got this big spiked hammer and he's going to try and get Jack. Ooh, I wonder if Jack can outrun him. Let's see. Ooh. Jack ran to the beanstalk and began to climb down, and the angry giant was right behind and getting close. "Mother, mother, bring an axe," shouted Jack as he reached the bottom of the beanstalk. His mother came running to save her son from the vicious giant. Ooh, do you think he'll get him? Jack shot through the stalk. He barely got out of the way before the giant crashed to the ground at his feet. The earth shook from its landing, and Jack was thrown into the air, and the giant fell into a deep hole, never to be seen again. Whoa, that's a big hole that the giant made. With the wise advice of all-knowing harp, Jack and his mother became rich and never wanted anything ever again. You know, perhaps today I might go and find one of my pigs and see if that's magic. I could rub it all over. Okay, bye. We'll see you next time for another story with Miss Kay.